Hi you guys, and welcome to my channel. This is your girl Royalty, and in today's tutorial I'm going to show you how I did my sunset eyeshadow look. And by the way, please do subscribe and please share. Kindly don't forget to press notification button, and if you are a returning subscriber or a returning viewer, welcome back, and I really appreciate your support. And let's go to the makeup tutorial. You guys, today I have the good and the bad news. The good news is we're going to use just this one palette, and the bad news is that we're going to use so many colors from this eyeshadow palette. To prime my eyelid, you guys, I'm going to use L'Oreal Paris Infallible, and is in the shade Honey. And I am going to prime my eyelid and prepare my eyelid for eyeshadow application. And then I'm going to dab with the finger, and I'm going to continue with the brush for a more harsh line free concealer blending. You guys, since this eyeshadow palette does not have a mirror, I really am going to use it. I'm going to show you the eyeshadows that I'm going to apply, and then I am going to take a mirror from another eyeshadow palette to use just for the sake of having a mirror, because I do not have a mirror in the house that is loose except the ones that I get from the eyeshadow palettes. And then the eyeshadow that I'm then going to apply, it is this eyeshadow, and I am going to apply starting from the outer corner and covering the crease area where I will normally cut my crease. This is where I am just placing and building up the pigmentation for this eyeshadow. This eyeshadow is more like a reddish eyeshadow, and I'm just going to apply the next eyeshadow, you guys, that I'm then going to apply. Oh my goodness Lord, it is this eyeshadow. I'm going to apply at the area where my eye will fold and push it towards the outer corner. And then I'm going back to the reddish eyeshadow, and I'm just going to apply again on top of the dark brown eyeshadow and blend the two eyeshadows together. And then you guys, with a very concentrated brush, I'm going to go to this dark brown eyeshadow, and I'm going to apply on my outer corner, and then I am just tapping. And then you guys, again, I'm going back to the red eyeshadow. I'm just going to apply on top of this dark brown eyeshadow. To then transition my eyeshadows, I am going to use this orange eyeshadow. I'm using a much fluffier eyeshadow brush. It is also from Beauty Treats, and it is a crease brush. I'm blowing it a little, and I'm just going to transition and diffuse the harsh line of the red eyeshadow. The reason why, you guys, I'm holding my eyeshadow brush towards the end of it, it is because I would like my transitioning shade to be as light as possible, and that way, you guys, you control your eyeshadow by the way in which you are holding and placing your eyeshadows. I'm going to cut my crease, and I'm going to use the L'Oreal Paris Infallible, and is in the shade Amber. This is a very light concealer shade. And then I'm taking my concealer brush, and I'm just going to apply this concealer and cut my crease. And this is how I am going to cut my crease, you guys. I am cutting just on top of where my eye would fold. You guys, you can see I have cut my crease at the very same place, or the same area as on the other eye that I have applied previously off camera. And then I am going to use this eyeshadow. It's orange eyeshadow, and I'm just going to apply with this fluffy brush on the middle part of my eyelid. And I'm just going to use the same technique I used when I was applying the other eye, and as such I'm going to keep dabbing and to build up the pigmentation. And then I'm going to change my brush, taking a flat brush, you guys, and applying the orange eyeshadow to my deep colors. And as such I am building the pigmentation. It is not easy to apply matte eyeshadows, you guys, especially when you are doing a cut crease. It really isn't an easy process like when you apply your shimmery eyeshadows. On my inner corner I'm going to then apply this yellow eyeshadow, and I'm just going to place with a much flat brush. I'm just going to place and really transition smoothly to my orange eyeshadow. Another eyeshadow, you guys, that I'm going to apply on my eyelid, it is this deep red or maroon eyeshadow. I'm just going to place it towards the outer corner, transition the black eyeshadow as well as the orange eyeshadow, and I'm going to swipe it forward and backwards because I would like this eyeshadow to be the transitioner between dark brown eyeshadow as well as my orange eyeshadow. And then I'm going back to the dark brown eyeshadow, and I'm just going to push it to the dark maroon eyeshadow, and I'm blending these two eyeshadows. And I'm sure by now you are dying to know which eyeshadow I'm going to apply, which will be our final eyeshadow. This is the eyeshadow that I'm then going to apply to transition the orange and the deep maroon eyeshadow for us to achieve a nice seamless sunset eyeshadow look. Then I'm going to apply eyeliner, and I'm going to apply liquid eyeliner from Essence, and I'm going to take it from my inner corner and going towards the outer corner and really making a wing, and I'm going to make a nice beautiful wing. You guys, I really used to worry about the fall-offs of the eyeshadows, but I learned that the reason why these eyeshadows has a lot of fall-offs, it is because they are highly pigmented, and I don't mind if the falling off are coming from Makeup Revolution eyeshadows. And then I'm going to clean my wing, and I am using the concealer L'Oreal Paris in the shade Honey, and I am just going to clean the wing and really have a beautiful eye look. For mascara, I'm using Telescopic Extra Black Mascara. It is a L'Oreal Paris mascara, and I'm just going to prime my eyelid and do away with my bright colors on my eyelashes. And for the lashes, you guys, my choice are really limited. I don't have many or variety of eyelashes. I always use a Kiss, and I'm going to use the style Pixie because your sister has a quite limited number of eyelashes in the house. And by the way, I hope one day we will have plenty, we will have a lot of choices. And I'm going to then apply my false lashes, and I'm just going to, how do I do? Okay, I think I should do it like this, and I'm just going to place them on my lash line, taking the outer part of this lash and placing it exactly on my outer corner on my lash line as well, and taking the inner part, placing on my lash line on my inner corner. That way we have eyelashes that are set without a lot of work being done on my side, and you've seen for yourself, you guys, this is how easy I get to apply my fake lashes. And the next thing will be to clip them together with my natural lashes. And this is it, you guys, the eye is looking fabulous. And the next thing will be to prime my face, and then I'm going to use, first off, let me get rid of the things that I was using in front of me. My table is full. Oh my goodness Lord, there are so many brushes. These brushes, I used them all to apply today's eyeshadows. I don't believe this, but I think it's a good thing that you guys, you get to see that these beautiful looks, they don't just happen. A lot of work has been done, and a lot of investment in time and practice really will help you to achieve any kind of look which you would like to achieve. And by the way, I'm cleaning. Alright, I think my table is clear now. I'm going to use primer from Smudge. It's a Clicks product. I'm just going to place all over my face, and I am blending and applying, rubbing it with 3 fingers. I think this mud is as a result of a lighter concealer, you guys. Yo, it's making me look like, oh my god, what happened to this face? I guess both my hands are clean. I can rub in this primer. I really don't believe every time I'm trying to apply makeup, all my clothes will be dirty. All my clothes will be so dirty. And then I'm going to use black opal in the shade Beautiful Bronze. And I'm going to place this foundation, you guys, starting from the middle part of my face and really going halfway towards the outer part of my face. And this is a nice dewy foundation. And then I'm going to blend. Like I always say, you guys, the secret is in blending and tapping your foundation for a much smooth foundation application, for the most flawless look you can ever wish for. Just keep tapping and blending. Tap, 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 tap. This is a nice dewy foundation, you guys. I prefer to use this foundation a lot in winter and during autumn when my skin gets to be mostly dry. I'm going to highlight my face, and I'm using L'Oreal Paris Infallible, and the shade is Honey. I'm just going to apply. And I believe there is a trick behind highlighting this way. I have started applying my concealer highlight like this. And you guys, I am going to blend starting from my forehead because I don't want it to dry quicker before I could really approach this place. And you guys, by the way, my forehead is so big, and highlighting it a little is the only way I could really survive or else I will be looking somehow. And I'm going to keep blending and then blend concealer highlight on my cheeks. And then I am blending the nose bridge as well. I so wish I was able to multitask. That way I was going to continue to open my translucent powder. And the translucent powder I am using, it is from Yardley, and I'm just going to set my under eye before they even crease out. I'm going to do the same on the other eye. It is not yet creased. Setting my forehead with the same translucent powder from Yardley, Absolute Translucent Powder. And really, how can I forget to bake my nose bridge? I always bake my nose bridge. With Palladio matte bronzer, I'm going to go ahead and sculpt out my nose, starting from my eyebrow bone closer to my eyebrows. And you guys, I noticed that when I applied a highlighter on my nose tip, it extended my nose. My nose is not so sharp. It's an African nose. It's beautiful. But I extended the nose by applying a highlighter right on the tip. I think I should refrain from doing that. I noticed one of my pictures that it elongated my nose in a way. So highlighting your nose when you have a nose that is long or a nose bridge that is long, and you highlight the tip of your nose, it will elongate your nose. With the very same bronzer, you guys, I am just going to deepen down the perimeters of my face. I'm just going to just buff a little. I'm not going to use any contour powder for contouring. I'm just going to use this bronzer product. You guys, don't forget to push your contour product to your hairline for a beautiful natural transition. I'm feeling like you're going for the blush, even though my aim was really not to apply a blush product, the Chic product. I wasn't hoping to apply one, but let's go into this Yardley Love in the Mist blusher and just really, my blush is too much. I'm going to try and diffuse it. And I'm noticing something, you guys. I'm not sure if you can also notice, but as soon as I blend with this sponge that I was using to apply almost every product that I applied, the cream product in my face, I noticed that it looks like my blush is within my skin. It looks muted in a nice way, and really it really looks very beautiful. And I'm going to highlight my face using Signature Radiant Glow Bronzer. I'm going to use this color, you guys. You know by now I can't go for any other color, and I'm just going to highlight the very same highlighter, the same color. I'm going to highlight my Cupid's bow, and you're really not forgetting my eyebrow bone. You guys, with Yardley Loose powder in the shade Caramelised, I'm going to sculpt under my contour, and I'm just going to sculpt like this to slightly brighten but leaving the natural color, and that way we are beat and sculpted and looking as natural as possible. When I'm setting my small lines, because I'm using a illuminating foundation, a dewy foundation, this small lines will crease in a minute, will crease very quickly. And then you guys, with the very same shade powder, I am just going to buff all over my face and really set the entire face. I am really tempted to go for a lipstick. Should I go bold? Let me go bold. And for lipstick, I'm using Yardley Stay Fast lipstick in the color Choc Brownie. And for eyeliner, you guys, I'm going to use LA Girl Ultimate Intense Auto Stay Liner. I'm going to then smudge my waterline and really open up my eyes. And you guys, I am tempted to go back to this eyeshadow palette. I'm going to combine these two eyeshadows and place it under my lower lash line. And I'm going to use the L'Oreal Telescopic Extra Black Mascara, and I'm going to apply on my lower lash line, and I am achieving a spirally eye look and really wrap up this makeup tutorial. And then to highlight, you guys, I'm tempted to use a shimmer highlighter. I'm going for this Solar highlighter from Makeup Revolution eyeshadow, Forever Flawless. You can use any other shimmery eyeshadow. I'm just going to place, really bring some sparkle to the eyes. I think highlighting with a matte eyeshadow really, it mutes the look. It does not bring some sparkle. I'm just going to then apply and highlight like this, you guys. And then we have a beautiful eye look and beautiful makeup. One thing that is left though is highlighting my nose bridge, and I'm going to highlight my nose bridge. and everything looks to be in order, you guys. I'm going to use the Easter Fix and Go. This is a Rimmel London product, and I'm just going to hold it arm's length away as usual and sprinkle with my eyes closed. Hi you guys, this is the final look of the tutorial. I really hope you love it. I hope you will share. Do press notification button every time Royalty uploads, you'll be notified. And this is your girl Royalty signing off.